Today I'm making super easy homemade donuts. I am Grammy and welcome to my kitchen. For this recipe, you're going to need a can of biscuits from your local grocery store. I just choose the regular, bargain brand of these donuts, and then you also need some hot vegetable oil. And you get it up to temperature. I don't have a thermometer to test my temperature. I just go by how fast these things cook. So if they cook too fast, like my donuts are doing right now, then I turn it down a bit. But you want to have it where when you put the dough in, that there is a lot of bubble action of that boiling hot oil to cook these donuts, because you do not want them to be doughy and raw. And so it doesn't take very long. You just need to watch them, and when they get nice and golden brown, you flip them over. These actually cooked a little too fast, and these early ones were a little doughy. So I need to be a little more aware of the inside of my donut when I make them, but I've done these many, many times. And so I know what I'm doing. But anyway, you also want to have a tub of cinnamon sugar, which is about a cup of sugar and a good tablespoon or two of cinnamon. Do the cinnamon to your family's taste. We like them really nice and cinnamony, so we do that. So you put them in the sugar hot. So the sugar will adhere to the outside of the donut. Now, this particular phenomenon is something that I actually grew up having and making, and then I shared it with my children. In addition to using the easy peasy method, I also make my own dough with my handy dandy bread maker and make yeast donuts as well. But I just wanted to show you how simple this is. And let me tell you, these things are a knockout delicious. Even though they're the generic off-brand, they turn out super yummy. And you can have fun with it. If you want to make a jelly donut, you could put some jelly in that donut after it's baked, after it's cooked in the oil, of course. Doing it pre-cooking would be kind of a mess and probably a hazard, but my traditions, my family started long ago to have a yummy treat on Sundays. That's just something that has been a part of my DNA since forever. So I always made some kind of sweet little treat on Sunday for my family members. And I started doing that when I was a really little girl. It's just something that was in me. I wanted something yummy, and to have something yummy and on a Sunday evening, it usually meant that I had to make it. So I had this strong urge to do it. And so it's something that has stayed with me all these years. But as you can see, this video is not very sped up like I usually do. This is just about actual time. It only takes a few minutes to have this done. And then, of course, I'm going to always ask for my favorite tester, Papa, to test these donuts, which he has had many, many times throughout our married life. So without further ado, I'm going to ask Papa to come and test my donuts. Papa, what do you think?
Here we go. We've got homemade donuts, and this is, on a cold night, this is absolutely wonderful. This is rolled dough. That's really good. Good job, Grammy. Good for every family.
What do you think, Miss Mo? What do you think? And Jasper?
This is really good.